Hello and welcome back, everyone, to day 3 of chapter 2 of Trails to Azure. I have explored Crossbell and the surrounding area, and now I will show you guys the important bits, I guess. First, the room. There should be new stuff, right? I did found something. Tio? Ah, Tio, okay. Oh, that's so cute. What about the penguin? Oh, okay. All the plush. Oh, I guess there's more. Okay. Next, we're gonna feed our cat Kope. I have tried a couple different fish, but I think the best one is gold salmon. Heaven's Eye. Eagle Eye and Information. Let me see. You know, Dark Matter, which requires 7 gold. It certainly is not enough. Maybe I should give it to someone else. You have Eagle Eye. Oh yeah, maybe I could give it to you. Okay. I'll give it to Lloyd. There doesn't seem to be a lot happening towards the city, maybe because we are nearing the end and the peak of the chapter is, of course, Orchis Tower, but there are some new stuff like Crossbell issue 3. Now that I think about it, maybe we should start from outside of Crossbell and then we'll work ourselves in. Let's do that. We'll go to Armorica first, because there's another book that we could get here. Oh, there's also like, I really encourage you guys to talk to the NPC. I know it could be a lot of work, but there's a lot of like mini plots surrounding the NPC that I thought was pretty good. Earlier, while I was checking out book in the city, I also bought the latest volume of an ongoing series I've been reading. It wasn't until after that I realized I somehow missed a chapter. I don't want to spoil myself, so would you mind taking this off my hands? Thank you. Anyway, like for example, in Morga village, there was a feud. Well, I don't know if I should say it a feud between the village head and his son. And there's also this mysterious guy, which I think involves with the feud between the village head and his son. But we'll find out more later. And then we want to go to Belgard Gate. I think. Yeah, I think it's Belgard.
よし、着いたぞ。
There's a little then. That we should witness. And that's what we've learned from our vetted source at the CPD. It would be wise to presume that terrorists will attempt to infiltrate the conference in some fashion. Dealing with them will be troublesome, no doubt. Very well, we'll strengthen security at Tangram Gate and remain vigilant. Please do, and you should also be aware that there's a possibility that they will attempt to enter by airship. Make good use of the surveillance facility set up near you and of the border. The anti-aircraft radar, you mean? Understood. I'll contact the officer on duty immediately. From the sound of it, the commander and deputy commander are discussing security strategy as it would appear counter-terrorism measures are being given top priority. They say something about radars? Wasn't aware the CGF had gizmos like that now. As I recall, they were stationed near each of the border gates. I've never personally handled them though. The Foundation installed them in Crossbell a while back, I'm told. They are high-performance devices and should thus provide sufficient airspace coverage within the state. That's impressive. I suppose we can rest a tiny bit easier with those things around. Then we can go to Saint Ursula, which also where the monster extermination request is from. Ursula by road.
よし、どこに行こうかな。さあ、行くぞ。よし、着いたぞ。
Oh, Harold is sitting here, and there's a callback with the quantity of bedsheet that they ordered. Because in the first game, there was a mishap where they're supposed to order 50, but someone wrote 500. It's very cute. Could it be? My dear sweet Tio has finally returned to me? Good morning. It has been a while, hasn't it? Oh, how many long nights have I spent dreaming of this day? Come here, Tio. I've got a bundle of hugs and kisses with your name on the night. I've ever missed your bitter rejection to my advances. Permission to activate Zero Field. She is more relentless than ever. Got her some slack. She's been bottling these feelings for months. Is this fake? No thanks. Next time we meet, I'm going to land those hugs and kisses on you for sure. There's also another scene with Shizuku, which I'm guessing they're saying goodbye to Michael. Wait, what's his name? Yeah, that's what I thought. Is that you, Tio? Have you officially returned to the SSS? Yes, as of yesterday. That's great news. It's so wonderful to see you again. I heard you've been busy lately, but you seem to be in good health today. Make sure to keep looking after yourself. I wouldn't want you to collapse like you did before. I will. And thank you once more for giving me a place to stay that night. The thought of sleeping in your soft pillowy bed again, however, makes it tempting to go back on my word. You and I are on the same wavelength, Tio thought. Knock it off, Randy. I'm begging you to find some shit. Sounds like it's business as usual again at the SSS. And with her back, your team is at full strength now, isn't it? I'm sure you know, but you six will always have my support. Now get out there and show Crossbell what you're made of. Michael's getting discharged from the hospital soon. It's sad to see him go, but I couldn't be prouder of him. Oh, I heard that it's almost time for you to leave the hospital, Michael. Congratulations, remember to stay healthy out there. I will, thanks for everything, Shizuku. I'm going to miss you. Get well soon, okay? I'll be sure to right in the meantime. I'm so happy that you're getting to leave the hospital, Michael. Aww. Okay, let me find request monster to save some time. Alright, I found the monster in the request. It is in the way to Stargazer's Tower. In case you're wondering. Let's see. Oh, I should have probably saved first. Oh my god! Why so many? Oh my god, I thought it was gonna be one. Giant drone, a giant monster manipulates electrical arts, sports impressive regenerative abilities.
俺の番だな。
Should I use Omega Strike? That's right.
ロンドさん行きます。
いつでも来い。
オメガストライク。
Oh wow, they're strong.
甘いね。
Damn it.
私の番ね。時の決定を砕け散れ。
僕の番か。
Oh, Trinity card actually hits more than one. Nice.
無駄だよ。行くぞ。
I cannot reach it. Star Blast 2? Oh, arts. But I don't think you have... I think it's better if you use Star Blast 2.
エリ頼む。
え、任せて。
はっえいやスターブラスト。よし。
行きます。ドライブ開始。それ。良いデータが取れました。お疲れ様。
Nice. This is one of those crap books if I'm not mistaken. At first glance, its content seems to be a good fit for Ellie and Wazy's combat style. Would you like to give it a try, Wazy? Why, absolutely. Akashic Star. Okay. There's one more place that I want to visit which is still outside of Crossbell. So I'll see you guys there. The Princess Claudia is actually at the cathedral. In the cemetery, to be exact. Let's see what it's about. Oh, which reminds me, there is one more place that I want to try visit. I'm sure you know, Julia, but we have an old friend who was appointed to the cathedral not long ago. Yes, I inquired to one of the other sisters. It seems she's teaching a class outside of the cathedral today. Oh, is that right? I would have liked the opportunity to see her today. We still owe her a debt for her help back then. Princess Claudia. And Senior Captain Swartz too. Oh, there they are. Hello everyone, we meet again. Julia and I have been expecting you, but pardon, how did you know we were coming? So you see, we have him monitoring our surroundings from up in the sky. He alerted us as to your arrival at the cathedral just now. You mean the White Falcon we met yesterday? Wow, he really is amazing. Zeke is an established informant of the Royal Guard after all, but enough about that. What brings you all here today? Oh, and you even have a new face with you. Theo Plato, pleased to meet you. I returned to the SSS last night. It is an honor. The honor's all mine. Honestly, we're just doing our rounds, no real reason for stopping by or anything. It's quite a twist of fate running into your highness and the senior captain again so soon. Are you here to pay your respect? That's right. The cemetery is the final resting place for generations of those who have lost their lives in Crossbell. I wanted to come and see them before today's conference, not just to honor their memory, but to come to terms with the true cause and repercussions of the Crossbell problem. The Crossbell problem. That phrase is used to describe Ereboni and Calver's feud over which of them has rightful ownership of Crossbell, correct? Yes. Though it's hardly a phrase you hear Crossbell insist themselves, the conflict has given rise to decades of tension, placing the two at the brink of war, with Crossbell right between them. The signing of the Non-Aggression Pact in Liberl 2 years ago only calmed things on the surface. Both major powers still... My apologies, Your Highness. I don't mean to sound so rude. No, everything you have said is the truth, Ellie. The purpose of Queen Alicia's Non-Aggression Pact was to prevent the Empire and Republic from resorting to military force. That allowed Crossbell to breathe a sigh of relief. The threat of war finally dissipated. But in its place come unseen political pressure from the two major powers, pressure that has greatly affected the Crossbell state government. Because of that, it would be far too naive to claim the Non-Aggression Pact solved the Crossbell problem. It merely shifted the field of battle. Your Highness. But that doesn't mean the Non-Aggression Pact has been meaningless. The Empire and Republic were still performing large-scale military exercises at our borders when I enlisted in the CGF. And I will never be able to forget the terror of having those Imperial railway guns pointed at Crossbell City. She's right. If war had broken out and the Empire pulled the trigger, countless Crossbell's lives would have been lost. Shortcomings aside, avoiding a tragedy like that is more than enough to justify the signing of the pact. Either way, it's nothing you need to worry your pretty little head about, wouldn't you say, Your Highness? Seriously, Wazy, you cannot tell a crown princess to just get over it? That's alright, I know there's no sense in living in the past forever. That's why I plan to use the trade conference as an opportunity to discuss Crossbell's future. Coming here today was the final step in strengthening my resolve before doing so, though I suppose it was a bit of selfish of me to make more work for Julia and the Royal Guardsmen. Please, Your Highness, it was no trouble at all. If you don't mind me saying, Princess Claudia, you have an incredible strength of character. Yes, I envy the bright future the Liberl clearly has in store. The two of you are too kind. If I may interrupt, Your Highness, the destination time is approaching. Oh, you're right. My apologies, Julia. Let us make our way to Orchid's Tower. We'll have to bid you farewell for now, Special Support Section. Though I suppose we'll be crossing paths again soon. I understand you're working security during the conference? That's right. The SSS will be making every effort to keep all of you safe. We'll leave it in your capable hands then. See you at the Orchid's Tower, ladies and gentlemen. Let the golden light shine betwixt the pure clouds, lead thy souls above the great blue sky, that they may return once more to the goddess' loving embrace. Aww. So the sister that they mentioned, it was Sister Reese. She was going to Mines Village to teach Sunday school, but when you go to the Mines Village, you'll find out that Sister Reese actually left already. And she said something about the Moon Temple, so maybe you should check it out. Oh god.
Hi. Demi-gunner起動 Absolute Challenge
僕の番か。やっやっはっ。私のそこ。ごめんなさい。先に行くわね。
Go away, go away. Aha! You are here. Oh, the bell. By the sealer it was rung. Thus did its ominous clangor resound, heralding the start of an era of chaos. An excerpt from the Book of Ladders introductory verse, Son of Awakening. Wait, isn't that Reese? Oh, you're the special super section. Long time no see, and who is this? Oh right, she's a sister of the Septine Church. We met her a little while back. My name is Reese Arjan. Pleased to meet you. So tell us, what's the heck lady of the cloth like yourself doing in a place like this? Good question. All entry to this ruin have been prohibited by the CGF. Well, I happen to be teaching a class in mines today. On my way back, I heard a peculiar sound coming from this direction. A sound. Lloyd, do you think? Yes, that bell must be resonating again. Theo, do you sense anything inside? Only faintly. But yes, I can confirm that the higher elements have returned to the premises. That can't be. Could someone have tampered with the bell, maybe? I take this as the place where people have been reporting all those ghosts before? Ghosts? Excuse me, but would you mind explaining that to me in detail? Sure. So that's the whole of it now. Now I understand. A mysterious ruin where the 3 higher elements are active. Reese? Sorry, don't mind me. Circumstances being what they are, I need to stop that bell from ringing as soon as possible. So if you would please excuse me until next we meet. Reese, let us help. Huh? Up and over. Oh wow. Wait, Reese, what are you? As I said, I'm going to stop that bell. Quelling the lost souls of the dead is one of the many responsibilities of the church. Well, yeah, but come on, Lloyd, say something. Don't you think it would be better for us to take care of this sort of thing? I agree. The presence of the higher elements indicates a strong chance that fiends may be lurking within. You're both right. It's far too dangerous for a civilian to be strolling around in. That may be true, but... Ellie's scared of ghosts. Is there something wrong, Ellie? No, you're right. This is almost certainly going to be dangerous. Reese, could you do us a favor and leave this to the SSS? Well, if that's the way it has to be, then I'm going to have to insist that you allow me to accompany you. I'm quite skilled in thaumaturgy, so you can rest assured that it won't be in your way. She's a stubborn one, isn't she? What's the call? I don't think she's going to take no for an answer. We'll just have to bring her along then. We've investigated the temple before, so it should be easier than last time. Then again, are you going to be okay doing this again, Ellie? Oh, please, you don't need to worry about me. Like you said, we've done this before. I'll be fine as long as I'm mentally prepared. So in other words, he isn't fine at all. Anyway, is this arrangement alright with you, Reese? Yes, it is. I'm glad to have your company. Dark side of the moon. Oh, it won't open. We'll have to look for a different way in. Oh, wow. Oh, maybe we shouldn't bring Ellie. She is so scared. I can feel the presence of the 3 higher elements quite strongly here. Though it's not as if I'm any stranger to that sensation. Oh? I'm impressed. I suppose people from the church really can sense these things. You would be correct. Many of our people have learned to sense spiritual presences. Speaking of which, I have a question for Tio. You possess a similar ability, don't you? In a manner of speaking, in my case it would be better described as an induced sensitivity rather than inherent to me. My apologies. Perhaps that was a bit insensitive of me. Not to worry, it was a perfectly natural question. Reese may be more similar to Tio than I realized. Anyway, it's clear that the way forward isn't going to be easy. Let's brace ourselves. Thankfully, we shouldn't have to deal with that gimmick again to unlock the door in the chapel. It'll be easier to reach the belfry with that out of the way. Alright then, make sure to watch your 6. Don't want any nasty ghouls creeping out on. Oh, I just know I'm going to enjoy this. It's like getting the free ride at Michelin's famous horror coaster. Would you knock it off, Wazy? Or you'll leave me no choice but to knock you upside again. Oh my, do you frighten easily with that sort of things perhaps? Don't act like you didn't know. Anyway, even though we've investigated this place before, it's very possible that there are more surprises at work here. Let's take it one step at a time and not get ahead of ourselves. Roger. Before we begin, there's something that's been bothering me for a while now. If I may ask, what is that sugary sweet scent wafting off of you, Lloyd? Huh? Could it be the maple muffins that Kia made for us yesterday? We couldn't eat them all, so we ended up with plenty of extras. Oh, I think you're right. Here. They kept their scent after an entire day of travel? Such is the magic of Kia's cooking, I suppose. Reese? Was that you just now? Please forgive me, I haven't had any chance to eat since leaving Sunday school, you see. It's been a ravenous time for me. Would you perhaps be so kind as to share one of those muffins with me? Sure, I guess, if you're okay with leftovers, that is. Munch, munch, munch. Delicious. Guess that's one more satisfied customer for Kea. This muffin is filled with to the brim with radiant qualities of warmth and joy, but I would feel just awful taking it for free. Perhaps I could offer you this in return? This was given to me by my superior before I was assigned here. I trust you'll make good use of it. Thank you, Reese. We appreciate it. Alright, let's pull ourselves together and keep moving forward.
Hey, there! Say ha!
Oh, finally they have the vanish thingy. Hammer dwarf. Malicious dwarf fiend with hammer can cause various status abnormalities. Oh no! Maybe that's not the best idea. Do we go here or do we go down? I'll try going down first.
Yosh! 一気に行くぞ! Hey, there! 僕の番か.
Vargam, Guide to the Underworld hums a gloomy song which invites death to all who hear it. Oh my god! Damn it.
Sensei Kano, 始めましょう。
了解。俺の番だな。任せて。
私の番です。エニグマ駆動。
さてと、先生。はっ。
Oh my god!
アディオス。いいね。
Oh, quartz fragment. The truth of the Mirroring Continent is that Adios. This chess message has been confiscated by the Congregation of Sacraments. It's a fairy of some sort.
みんなチャンスよ。
了解。チャンスだ。よし。新手か。望むところだ。グラッツェ。
Oh wow.
さてと。行くわよ。食らいなさい。はい。分析を開始します。情報を入手しました。
Wind Fairy. Wind spirit that loves pranks, spreads sleep-inducing dust.
Watashi no ban desu.リカバーモード起動。これで大丈夫です。
ありがとう。
ありがとう。
行くよ。無駄だよ。
Oh god.
私の番ね。
Oh shit.
時の結界を砕け散れ。
行くぞ。させるか。はあ。やれやれ。無駄だよ。
さて。
さてと。やっやっはっ。俺の番だな。させるか。はあ。
さてと。えい。
さてと。
任せて。エニグマ駆動。
These enemies are hard.
やるじゃない。
Ooh, shield reached level 3. Raise, defend, and when HP is low once per fight.
よーし、一気に行くぞ。
いいね。
やれやれ。それ。
You should probably swap Wazy with someone else. A ghost risen from Gehenna happily steals the vitality of the living.
ありがとう。
え、やっ。私の番です。へい。
さてと。出直してきなよ。
Ooh. Don't know much about the orbital net, but cloud storage sounds like heresy. Cheskai should not infringe upon the domain of Chestios, she who stores above. Okay, let's swap you with Noel.
Sensei可能。始めましょう。
了解。チャンスだ。よし。よし、上出来だ。やるじゃない。
Oh, what?
みんなチャンスよ。
了解。それ。
Skullhead, the will-o-wisp will always explode when defeated. Oh god.
やあ。今だわ。みんな行くわよ。
Okay, good.
さてドライブ開始。
俺の番だな。
やあ。これで一安心です。
So is there no way to reach? Okay, that will bring us to the front. I guess I could rest. There was like a monster chest before.
やでやでやせいか。よーし、一気に行くぞ。
おやさ。
チャンスだ。よし。よし、上出来だ。やるじゃない。せい。
Damn.
さあ、
Damn.
かかってこい。そこだ。行くぞ。
任せて。見えた。さあこれはどう。私の番ですね。はあ。私の番です。エニグマ駆動。
そこだ。ありがとう。
それ。
援護するぜ。おっしゃ。
私の番ですね。やあ。
よし。
私の番ね。エニグマ駆動。
Silver Storm.
さあ先を急ぎましょう。
Okay, let's heal and save. But there's one here too. Silly me. Phew, that took a while. You know, Ellie, you're looking a lot less pale this time around. I suppose it does help having Reese here with us. Well, it's only natural you feel safe in this presence of sister from the Septian Church. Yeah, this was a place of worship like any other back in the day. Then again, with a cutie like her around, I've already got the answer to all my prayers. That was forced at best. Reese, did you just notice something? This crest on the floor caught my eye. Isn't it the same one that belonged to that cult? Oh, so you know about them. You're right, I think they used this crest back in the Middle Ages. It presumably played a role in the bloody rituals they conducted. Reminds me of what happened to us the last time we were in here. The bell rang all on its own, and the devil spawned right on top of that crest. Don't tell me. I sense an exceptionally wicked presence. Let's do this. Oh, a demon indeed. Not again. Damn, speak of the devil, never felt this literal. Me and my big mouth. Exercise caution, its spiritual energy far exceeds that of the one we faced previously. Here it comes. Oh, dream devil that slowly corrupts people. A single swing of its claw terrifies foe. Excuse me. Should I use encourage? I have Photon Shot. Super recovery, goddammit. Good.
行きます。ターゲットを捕捉しました。詳細データゲットです。さてと。エニグマ、駆動、私の番ですね。
Damn it.
行きますよ。ファイヤー。
Oh, you resist. You resist. Oh, hell yes.
行くぞ。させるか。は
よーし。エニグマ、駆動。はい。ドライブ開始。私の番ね。時の結果に砕け散れ。それ。
Okay, maybe not the best. Not the best indeed.
よーし。はあ。
行くぞ。させるか。は
はい。エニグマ駆動。よーし。
ありがとう。
やあ。行きます。やあ。
行くぞ。セイト。
行きます。
Oof.
AI システム開放します。位相空間にアクセス。絶対衝撃の個別展開。ゼロフィールド。
さてとエニグマ駆動。
任せてくれ。セット。
行きます。そこ
世話が焼けるな。すぐ。
私の番ね。エニグマ駆動。
私の番です。
Oh no.
私の番ですね。はっこれで一安心ですね。
Phew. We pulled it off somehow. Come on, we're the best in the business. It never stood a chance. I recognize a bluff when I hear one. Wait, don't start breathing easy just yet. Oh no. We couldn't even keep the first one down and now there's more? These fiends, they must be a member of the undead. Permanently vanquishing them might not be possible with the weapons and arts we currently have at our disposal. That can't be. Damn, what a pain in my ass. Well, we better find out how to take them down with what we've got or else. Pull back for now, Reese. Just stay between us and we'll make sure we keep you safe no matter what. Actually, that won't be necessary. Is that a sword? Why, Infinity Sparrow. What the hell? She eliminated those fiends in no more than a few seconds. And now for the final touch. Whoa. She's purifying them. Lloyd, that magic circle just now. Yeah, it was like the one Father Kevin used at the Altar Lodge. Reese, does this mean you're... I take that you mean you didn't tell them about my true identity, Allie? No, I've kept quiet about it. It didn't seem like the kind of information I should share. I appreciate that. I believe the Archbishop already has his suspicion about this, but the truth is I belong to a secret order within the church. The Growlsritter. It's a sect within the Congregation for the Sacraments tasked with a collection of artifacts. The Growlsritter? That's the same order Father Kevin belongs to. You must be referring to Kevin Graham, correct? It just so happened that I'm one of the squires working under him. The original plan was for him to come to Crossbell and conduct an investigation into what's going on behind the scenes, but the Archbishop would have never allowed him to set foot in the cathedral, so I came in his place. I do recall him mentioning the Archbishop's vendetta. That would explain why you're here. The situation with the Moon Temple is just one of the many things you're delving into. Man, though, it sounds like the church ain't such a big happy family behind the stained glass. No, shameful as it is to admit, I'm going to make my way into the belfry to continue my investigation. If you would like to know more, then I invite you to follow me. I would be interested in hearing your thoughts on things as well. That sounds like a wise course of action. The longer we remain here, the greater our possibility of encountering another fiend. Agreed, let's head to the belfry. This must be the bell that was mentioned in the report. It looks almost identical to the one in Central Square. The bell's resonance produced an otherworldly aura of sorts that surrounds the entire temple. That would seem to be the cause of the spirits we encountered. Last time Randy, Noel, and I were able to stop it from ringing by force, and it wasn't easy. Doing so caused the peculiar aura to disappear, but thinking back on it, something does not add up. Right, how would a bell this huge even start ringing by itself in the first place? Maybe someone did it on purpose after all. Perhaps. Intentional or not, let's not wait around for it to start summoning even more fiends. We can talk about this more after we stop the bell from resonating. Randy, Wazy, mind helping me out? I hate to get my hands dirty, but if you insist, brute force it is. Stop complaining and get to it. Please wait, physical contact is far from the safest course of action here. Step away from the bell if you would. That should suffice. Reese, did you just... Yes, I used a technique passed down in the church to seal away the magic. Supporting that, the presence of the higher elements has vanished from the surrounding area. It's safe to assume the fiends have disappeared along with it. Not to mention our time in the spotlight. Not bad, Reese. Oh, I wouldn't say that. You're the reason I managed to get this far. For that, you have my deepest gratitude. Thank you, everyone. I believe this should conclude our investigation into the fiends. It's been a pleasure, Reese. You bailed us out a lot today. I'll say, besides, for a cutie like you, sister, I'll have gone to Gehenna and back. Ah, I appreciate that? Why do I bother? Pay him no mind, Reese. This one has trouble knowing when to keep his mouth shut. Changing the subject, should we accompany Reese back to the cathedral? That shouldn't be a problem. The SSS mobile isn't parked too far away. We wouldn't want to impose though. What do you think, Reese? It would be rude of me to pass up such a kind offer. Not to mention I've worked up quite an appetite. The sooner I can get back to Sister Juju's cookies, the better. And we better not waste any time. Let's go. Campanella, you're the one who started ringing it. The grass returned in the special support section. Now there's an amusing collaboration. They didn't do half bad in our fun little game of Palm Party yesterday either. No plan is complete with some key players, but just how much will they figure it in 2 hours maybe? I always love having something new to look forward to. Try not to slip up, everyone. Thank you for going out of your way to drive me back, everyone. It was such a smooth ride that I couldn't help but enjoy myself. Glad to hear it. By the way, Reese, not to pry, but have you told anyone at the cathedral that you're in the grass turtle? Strictly speaking, no. That said, I'm sure Archbishop Haralda has his suspicions, but as long as I keep a low profile, I should be fine. Sounds like being at the church in all sunshine and rainbows. Keep yourself safe, okay, Reese? And try not to stress yourself out too much. Your lovely complexion will thank you for it. Of course, you don't have anything to be concerned about. If I ever need another helping hand, I will be sure to let you all know. Same here. Alright, we should get going ourselves. Roger that. I wonder if we should have done that before we talked to Claudia, but I guess it's too late now. She did look for it. Okay, now for things to do. First, go to this apartment. Hello SSS. Hey Riksha, home for some rest and relaxation? Just a little, I have to take care of something at City Hall later, so I'm taking this opportunity to unwind. Oh, I see you with the team again, Tio. When did you get back in town? I returned to SSS yesterday evening. I also hear Arkansas put up on performance for the dignitaries last night. Know that you all did a great job. Was it nerve-wracking? I'll admit, it felt a tad different from our usual work. Not only that, but Sally made her stage debut, albeit in a minor role. She was so nervous about it too. Ilya acted the same as ever though. No surprises there, I cannot imagine anything rattling that firecracker. It's true, Ilya's confidence never wavers when it comes to the limelight. I find it hard to picture someone like me could ever match her dedication. I don't know about that, Ilya. Platier isn't really a fair standard to hold yourself to as far as performers go. She's got a point. That woman isn't just a star, she's one of a generation's greatest virtuosos in the field. That said, I think you've got what it takes to surpass Ilya one day, Riksha. The way you saved that cat when it fell from chandelier yesterday was incredible. That's very kind of you to say. I don't know how to explain it, it was like my body moved on all its own. Speaking of which, the girl from yesterday, her name was Shirley, correct? I heard she was Randy's cousin. What kind of girl is she, if you don't mind me asking? You want to know about her? This is tough. I'd be careless to tell Riksha the truth. We don't want her getting more involved with Shirley than necessary. Well, let's just say she's a troublemaker, who does whatever she damn well pleases. The girl's a real pain in the ass. Nothing good can come from getting mixed up with her. So you better be careful. She looked like she took a real shine to you, Riksha. I'll say. Ellie knows for a fact how dicey that can get though. It may be a bit a touchy subject. Enough already. Can we please stop bringing that up? bloody surely. It's only a matter of time before she crossed paths with Yin. Something wrong, Rixia? Oh, it's nothing. I'll take what you said to heart. I have more than enough experience fending off Ilya, so I think I'll be able to keep her advances at bay. Well, whatever works. You have my sympathies, Rixia. Okay, now let's talk to Ilya. Well, if it isn't my favorite little guy... Oh, and Theo too. It's been a while since I saw that cute face of yours. Indeed it has. So I guess that means the SSS gang is back together again, hmm? My, how you've all grown from the rookie little underdogs I first met. Don't think I'm going to let the SSS outshine Ark and Seal now, though. I'm flattered you even consider us competition. Dang, Ilya, you sure are fired up today. But of course, this upcoming performance will be our last until it's time to debut our revival production, which makes a culmination of everything we've done this year. Naturally, I want it to be our best show yet. It's a shame Rixia's not here today, though. Oh right, Rixia did say she had some business to tend to at City Hall. Huh, you guys ran into her earlier. She hasn't been doing as much anymore, but she used to wait until the last minute to tell me when she needed time off. I always wonder if she was off having a secret rendezvous with a guy or something. If that's the case, you better not think I'm going to let her slip away so easily. Ellie and Rixia need to start some kind of support group already. Poor Ellie. Well, Rixia or not, we're gonna practice our tushes off today, and that's a promise. I hear you all have a full plate as well. Good luck to you, little guy. Thanks, Ilya. And that's pretty much it. Oh, except for, let me check. Yeah, the last thing we need to do is the administrative district, and that's pretty much it. Theo, you finally home. Yes, thankfully. It is good to see you again, Fran. I miss you. Same here. So this means the SSS is finally at full power, huh? You guys look unstoppable. I'm going to be expecting big, no, huge things from you. Oh well, we'll do what we can, Fran. Oh right, there was one other thing I wanted to bring up. A little birdie told me that someone got Captain Julia Schwartz's autograph for me. Thank you so much, Noe. Don't mention it. It was the least I could do. Sorry you weren't there to meet her too. I'll give it to you once things settle down a bit. Yay, I cannot wait. I almost forgotten that Ellie and Noel asked for her autograph that we went abroad at our sale. And I'm so thankful she agreed. The senior Captain Crown Princess couldn't have been any kinder. Why am I not surprised that Fran is just as big fan as Julia as her sister? Of course I am. Senior Captain Sword is so dignified and cool. What girl wouldn't look up to her? But don't get me wrong, Noe is still my #1 role model. No one's cooler than her. Hey, knock it off. Seriously, Fran, how can you just say things like that? I hardly deserve to be compared to someone like her. I guess even the senior captain cannot steal the top spot in Fran's heart away from Noel. I don't know what I was expecting. You're familiar with Palm Party, right? I just pick it up myself. We can play together sometime if you want. Okay, last but not least would be the library, where Kea is. Ah, here we go, and got it. Looking for something in particular, Kea? Oh, hey guys. Yeah, I've been gathering up all the books with folk tales from them. I finished reading one, and now I cannot get enough. Let's see here. Crossbell through the Middle Ages, and Crossbell ruins learning from the past. Wait, those aren't folk tales, they're straight up history books. Your reading level's remarkable, kiddo. I'll say, everything about becoming a researcher when you grow up, kiddo? You really think I could do it? Okay, Mom Bernuia and Dad Bart, how about you let our little Kea have her autonomy? Hey Lloyd, look at this book. It has a picture of a huge bell in Central Square. It said that the bell originally hung at the Sun Fort. Wow, I wonder how hard it was to carry something that big into the city. Okay, I think that's all we have time for this episode. When we come back, we still have 2 more requests that we have to do, but I think both is inside Crossbell. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. Until next time, bye. Bye.